So let's talk about some of your influences. Obviously, punk rock, hardcore.
Going back into high school era before I tattooed, Pusset would be #1 influence for a long time. I didn't know I was stubborn. Before I started tattooing, I drew only skulls and stuff like on Slayer covers, and I was very limited. Yeah, once I started tattooing, my influences were the basics: Jack Rudy, Ed Hardy, Greg Irons was really, of course, my teacher Bob. These are all his favorites, and I adopted, his favorites: Cliff Raven, Don Nolan, '70s guys, that were really good, especially old Ed Hardy. Like when Bob first saw what I came back with from San Francisco the first time, he wanted to get tattooed by Ed Hardy. He talked to him in Arlington about getting what do they call it, North Wind, on his chest. And
right.
They were maybe going to do it. And then when he saw what I got, it was like, I don't want to get tattooed by him. I was real, likes clean technical work, and I didn't care.
Right.
It was whatever was rough or didn't matter. I just wanted the art.
What about Rollo?
I met him in '90. I went to him at the New Orleans convention and introduced myself and said, Spider Mike, you did that kid on, the tattoo on that kid from San Antonio in 3 days, blah, 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 a few years ago. He's like, oh yeah, I remember that kid. And my friend Spider Mike was saying how Rollo would flip-flops all the time. And he was kind of raw about the way he did stuff, which was cool, to me. And I was disappointed we didn't meet him. Bob told us not to meet the guys. Like, I got him, I looked at the shot, don't go and talk to him. Of course, that's the first place we went.
Yeah.
Or tried. I don't think we actually got to meet him. Arlington.
Yeah.
And tell me more of the question again.
It was just like, how'd you meet him and what kind of influence did he
Yeah,
have?
and then that second thing, that second encounter, I think, might have been one more. I can't remember, but the main one was the next one when you're critiquing and you feel faint. Faint practically. Didn't faint.
Yeah.
I had my nose.
Just almost.
My nose was an inch from the table, and I stood up 3 times to try to play it off.
But you guys grew and got close over the years. Right?
Yeah, over the years I kept, every time I see him, I show him what I'm doing, and he took a liking to me, I guess, and I liked him. It was like an older guy, and I appreciate older generation people in general, not even only in tattooing, but just in general. Something in our country that it doesn't exist as much as like in Japan. Elderly people are very respected and treated well. They make a seat for them on the bus or the train or whatever. They treat them good. And here, there's like treat them like they're equal, and it shouldn't be. I think it's wrong. So older people, I feel fortunate to be able to talk to them and get stories, and that's they're the keepers of that stuff. If we don't get to talk to them and get the information, it's gone. So very important. I'm a workaholic. I didn't realize before I started tattooing, because I didn't have anything that I liked that much except for the band, which was always my time on before I tattooed. Family, appreciate your family. There's more to life than tattooing. And still, I was younger, and I'd be like, yeah, but I just didn't do it. I just kept doing the same program I always did, just trying to work. Especially in the '90s when there was so much work to do, so many people tattoo. I heard something John DeShaw said back in the early '90s. A quote, something about, I don't know the quote exactly, but the gist of it is, while the work is there, you should take it because it might not be there tomorrow. So make as much work as you can make hay while the sun shines.
Yeah.
In essence.
Right.
So I learned that early on.